Other than Halloween, past 2 weeks, I was invited to Fashion Week, World Mastercard Toronto Fashion Week, and I was very fortunate to be on the backstage. And one of the Canadian talented designer that I got interviewed was Christopher Bates. A lot of you guys probably heard about him. It is his 10th collection on the runway this past season, showcasing the spring 2015. He's famous for the menswear as well as the beautiful, classy suits, very classy, James Bond inspired. He's very supportive of the Toronto Fashion Week. Now, the reason why I think that this interview with him is very crucial and very memorable for me is that he wants to become an international fashion designer. So he is going to grow, and he's heading to Milan, which we all know, one of the hotspots for fashion. He's going to expand his design, and I wish him all the best to become an international fashion designer and Canada represent. Here's some of my questions to Christopher in terms of his latest collection on his runway at the World Mastercard Fashion Week. All right, this is MoVernie on the Move, backstage here with amazing Canadian fashion designer Christopher Bates. First of all, congratulations on your runway, actually your 10th. What is it like every time seeing your runway collection here, showcasing here?
Well, this is really, one of the biggest stages to present my collection, so it's very exciting experience and also really productive from a marketing and sales standpoint. So it's a great for business and just enjoyable experience.
Now, in this collection, what does the audience and what is the main theme on the fabric and the color, the use of color for your collection this time?
Well, in the past, my spring collections have been a little more colorful, and for this one I had a very disciplined color palette, and it was inspired by desert and safari type hues. So there was sage and khaki and sand and taupe and off-white, and so it was a very controlled, cohesive color palette that I think actually worked out really well.
Thank you for Christopher Bates for the time for letting me interview. I really like my polka dot dress shirt. What do you think? Do you like polka dot? I think it's really coming in the fashion trends. And one of the signature of dress shirt for Christopher Bates is that he has a lipstick on the collar of his dress shirt. That's his style. So if you want to purchase some of his clothing, his dress shirt, and everything, menswear, be sure to check out Christopher Bates. Now, you know what? It's not the same to not showing you his collection. Other than interviewing him, we need to show you some of his collection. Check it out right now. Really love the scene when Christopher Bates comes out and the whole crew of model just walking behind him, like the whole team. That's pretty, I think is a pretty dope scene. Now, I wish him all the best in Milan. Now, another fashion show that I really got invited and I'm really thankful for the PR was Target Canada collection. This collection is very different because, a lot of times you see the adults, the female and the males. In this one, they actually carry out the mascot, the bullseye, the dog, on the runway, and they have kids collection also on the runway. And most importantly, very memorable for me is that the moment I arrived, they transformed the entire runway into Target. Red carpet, Target style everywhere, red chair on the front row. And the moment they guide me to I was sitting on row 2 with my bro MoVernie, and a gift bag right there with my name printed on it. I feel really special, and I'm very honored to be sitting on row 2 on a special Target Canada collection. Now, we'll show you the footage, how close I was sitting, and also how different and how family-oriented this fashion show is. You know, this is not your typical fashion show. Like, you can see that there's celebration. Everybody, every model can smile on this runway. It feels like a family. And the best part about it is all these collections, you can actually go to the store and buy it. And it's winter's coming, and there's a perfect winter wear. The dog, when the moment the dog came out, all the audience were like, ooh, ah, wow, cute. Like, everything is there, adding a very different vibe to the show. Now, you know what? Halloween, as we mentioned, just happened. It's not Halloween if I don't show you some of the event that we cover. Horror-Rama, where Walking Dead costume, all kinds of movie scenes, even from people who actually into some of these horror movies were present to actually showcase their how the scary movie costumes. Check it out.
And from Anchor Bay, Canada, one of our platinum sponsor, thank you, Anchor Bay, Exit Humanity, a great Canadian zombie western. There's not enough of those.
You know, special shout out to Get PR for inviting to this special event. First time, first annual Horror-Rama. Hopefully we'll see it again next year. You know, it's amazing to see costume designer who designed Saw 1, 2, 3, Harold and Kumar. When you watch these movies and you actually see the person who designed this costume, it's actually pretty dope and pretty amazing. I didn't know that you can even buy the scary mask for $300. You know, it's very cool. You get to see a lot of things. Keep it locked because I'm going to have Mark Bethway and we're going to talk more about what's hot in Toronto.